Good morning. This is my first video to you guys. I am going to show you how to do bombshell eyes. And in this video, I'm also going to show you how to apply the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, because I know some people out there were interested in, oh, how does it work? So I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys. So I actually went ahead and applied my foundation, wash my face, moisturizer, foundation, blush. I actually normally do that after my eyes so that I don't get eye makeup on my face. But this morning, in the interest of showing you guys, I'm actually going to go ahead and do the eyes now. The first thing I normally do is apply the Moodstruck Precision Pencil. I went ahead with some Devious. This is called Devious. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it's a shimmer mineral pigment. And I just took a liner brush and lined underneath my eyes and a little bit to right there. And I'm actually going to go ahead and apply the pencil, and you'll have to bear with me because I'm looking in the camera in the mirror, so sometimes I can't see real well in the camera. So I'm just going to take, and this stuff goes on really smooth. So, I mean, you don't have to like press real hard. It goes on pretty smooth. And then I just do like a little kind of right there in the corner, because I don't like to do a lot of top liner. So after I'm done applying the eyeshadow, I take my liner brush, let's see here, and I will kind of go in and smudge it out just a little bit more so it doesn't look like such a thick line. And we sell these really nice liner shader brushes. I actually even take this end of it and kind of buff it out a little bit, just so it gives it, you know, that smoky look instead of like just a straight line. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and do my corners with a mineral pigment. It's called Sexy. It's probably one of the most popular ones. It kind of looks like a really, really, really light beige color, but it goes on really pretty. And I actually just go ahead, you can see I got a little foundation in my creases, kind of just buff that out a little bit. And I usually start in the corners just a little bit, and then I'm actually going to go up and do my brow line. And like I said, a little bit of this goes a really long way. I'm actually just taking like the loose that I have out of my cap. And then using the same brush, which is our deluxe brush, kind of backwards, I guess, for you guys in the camera. I just take what's left. I don't know if you can see. This shade right here is called Daring. Here, I'll show you I'm taking it out of the cap, but I just get kind of what's in the lid, and I'm just gonna apply it kind of in the corners and a little bit over up to my brow bone. And this is kind of a darker shade, but don't worry, I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit. So after I've got the Devious applied, I'm actually gonna take a different brush, and this is not a unique brush, but I love this brush because it's it curves up, and it's really good for doing the corners. And there is kind of a reason why I'm doing this, like one eye at a time. We'll get to that here in a minute. And I actually am going to go ahead and apply this a little bit in the corners. This is like a shimmer black color. It's called Devious, and it kind of looks like that. And I actually just got like a little bit of the corners right here. And then I actually just do a little bit in the corners right here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to go back and blend it anyways. You just want to get like the general area. So it kind of looks a little messy right now, but we're going to go back and blend so it will actually look a whole lot better. Then I just kind of take like a smaller brush, and the next color that I'm going to use is actually called Curious. It's probably one of my favorites. It's kind of like an iridescent cream color, and I just go in and I pat in between the two areas where I put the Devious, the black color, and just kind of pat it in there, and that's just going to lighten it back up in that area. Then once I've got that done, I'm going to go back with my deluxe brush. Sorry. Sorry about that. I am actually going back with my crease brush, and I'm actually gonna just, this brush is a little coarser, so it does a really good job of blending, and I'm just gonna kind of blend and I kind of do both sides so that the black kind of gets in, and I just kind of work my way up when I'm blending. You can work your way down if you want to. Some people will start with the lighter color and blend it into the darker color. I just kind of, I'm backwards, I guess. Okay, so once, and I don't know if you guys can kind of see, there's a little dark still right there. And sometimes I'll go back with my deluxe brush. I'll take the original brow line color, which was Sexy, and I'll just kind of lighten it up just a little bit and blend down into the darker. So I don't know if you guys can see, but like I said, a little bit goes a long way. I may have went a little heavy on it because it's really hard to see, you know, in the camera. So now I'm actually going to show you what everybody's excited about, which is the 3D fiber lashes, and they come in this really cute, like, sunglass case. You've got two tubes that come in there. One, the longer one, is your transplanting gel, and then you have a shorter one, which is your fibers, and I kind of just hold them in my hands together. I'll go ahead and like loosen the caps. Excuse me. And this transplanting gel is pretty easy to apply. Looks just like mascara, which I love this mascara brush. It's probably my favorite brush that I've ever used as far as mascara goes. And you're just going to apply the transplanting gel just like mascara. Now, I know a lot of girls actually use their current favorite mascara. I don't do that. I only use the 3D fiber lashes, because I mean, they get pretty good results without having to add anything to them. And I kind of feel like, well, it's a replacement for my old mascara, not in addition to. So I'm just going to apply a decent amount just so that the fibers can stick. Now, most times I'll start at the bottom, but in the interest of saving time and kind of showing you guys the difference here, I'm actually just doing one eye. And then you're going to take and you're going to apply the fibers. And you don't want to get too many fibers. You can go back and do another coat, but if you get too many fibers on the very first time, you could make it look clumpy. And I'm just like lightly putting them on there. As you're putting it on, it feels exactly like mascara. It doesn't feel any different. They're not wet, they are dry. I will give you ladies a tip. I kind of will go and start on the other eye just because I'll let this dry a little bit. I don't like to get the fibers back into my mascara, and I actually I didn't run out of mascara the first time, but I was doing it right after, and I was getting fibers back in my gel and kind of made it yucky. So I recommend just kind of letting it dry before you go back and do a second layer of transplanting gel. But, you know, just like a minute or so. I usually do my other eye while I'm doing it. I'll go do my liner and maybe part of my eyeshadow and then kind of come back. But also, in the interest of saving time, I'm just going to kind of show you. You just go back and it's just... I do 3 or 4 sweeps over it just to set the fibers. But as you can see, there is a dramatic difference in my eyelashes. First of all, my eyelashes are blonde, so they don't show up very well. But second of all, it makes them super long. So that is my video, how-to video for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks. Bye.